time for Friday Follies. And for that, we go to Fox News contributor Raymond Arroyo in our L.A. bureau. Raymond, I want to get your reaction to something the beautiful women at The View said. They were lost in this kind of state of euphoria over the Trump conviction.
What was your reaction?
I got so excited, I started leaking a little bit.
I want the judge to give him 6 months. You're convicted of felonies. You got to do a little bit of time. This is what you would have to do.
I spent this morning speaking to someone from the Manhattan District Attorney's office. He believes that they will recommend a 1-year term in prison. And that is because when you spend a year in prison in New York or under, you serve in Rikers Island. Okay?
Laura,
They
this
want
is
him at
more of the
Rikers.
ideological. Yeah, this is the ideological fantasia we saw playing out when Trump was in office. Remember Kathy Griffin with the decapitated head, or the rappers shooting Trump in their videos? This is more of the same. But whatever it is, let me make one point. I doubt the verdict is the only reason Joy Behar is leaking, but I'll leave it to the urologist to figure that out. I'm more stunned that Cloudy Hostin didn't call for the death penalty. But have you ever seen such jubilation, Laura? Congressman Bauman, he was literally dancing after the verdict. Look at this guy. Can you believe this?
They have such a... Remember when they always try to pretend this is a somber moment for America? This is a somber proceeding, and we're respecting all the norms. No, I've never seen... this is malicious, but what do you expect? Look
He
at
looks
her.
like Martha Graham.
Now, and Biden wasn't he asked about being responsible for the prosecution of Trump when he's kind of that weird
and
grin?
that smile was so weird. When I saw that, Laura, I thought, I've seen that smile before, but where? But then I thought it reminded me of something more iconic. You know, not the Grinch, something else. The Passion of the Christ. That's where I've seen that smile before.
Oh, that weird
Are you
evil
with me?
baby.
Look at that.
Oh.
It's a dead ringer. Very close.
Okay, Raymond, only you would come up with that split screen. Okay, that.
Look.
Oh, that's creepy.
Biden may have been smiling, Laura, but look, he managed to botch not one but both of his public events today. These were the unseen Middle East comments.
Just checking this afternoon. Indefinite war in pursuit of an unidentified notion of total victory will not bring Israel, will only bog down Israel and Gaza.
Speaking of being bogged down, he always touches his face. Do you notice that? Remember he looked at his watch when the remains were being brought back to Dover?
Those 13 soldiers showed up.
Yeah, he's always checking his watch. We're checking our watch, too.
Yeah, well, we're waiting for the speech to end. But, Laura, after Smilegate, Biden hosted the Kansas City Chiefs at the White House to commemorate their Super Bowl win, and naturally, he began with a fumble. He welcomed Governor Laura Kelly of Kansas. Only the Chiefs are from Missouri.
I want to welcome all the Chiefs fans here today. Governor Kelly, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Governor Mike Parsons is the governor of Missouri, and it's Kansas City, Missouri, where the team is located.
That's staffing, Raymond.
You know,
was Travis Kelce there? Was he there?
He was there, as was Harrison Butker. He was there as well. In fact, you know, but before we get to that, Laura, look at the moment. Did you see the moment where they put the helmet on him or offered it to him? And then the whole team proceeds to laugh at him. And he goes to the microphone, and the microphone didn't work. Poor Biden looked like a crash dummy with the helmet on. It wasn't a good look.
Oh, you never put hats on of any sort when you're president. That's the rule that Dukakis, remember, with the helmet and the tank? Well, you don't do that.
He looks like he has a... It's like when you have a brain injury and they put the protective gear on, you know, that's what it looks like there. But I noticed kicker Harrison Butker was there. As you know, he was critical of Biden's abortion position during that commencement that threw him into the headlines. And he, by the way, this past weekend refused to apologize or back down for those comments. This got almost no coverage.
The more I've talked about what I value most, which is my Catholic faith, the more polarizing I have become. It's a decision I've consciously made and one I do not regret at all. It is not people, but Jesus Christ who I am trying to please.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I love the fact that, Raymond, today there are so few people in situations like this where there's enormous public pressure, cultural pressure put on you. You make a lot more money if you go the other way, right? He's like, you know something? There are things that are more important than that, and I'm going to stand for what I believe. Whether you agree with him or not, he has guts.
Well, when you're under that kind of pressure from the media, when you've got team members and NFL leaning on you, and by standing firm, he actually changed the narrative, and Goodell and the NFL ended up moving behind him and backing him. This is the only way to proceed. You can't give in just because a few people on Twitter are a little upset. Get over it, kids. Eternal values last forever. Good on Harrison Butker.
Raymond, great to see you as always. Have a wonderful weekend. That is it for us tonight.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.